So this is called sounds to words. So all throughout your whole day, take the last word that you say in a sentence, and instead of saying the word, then you would break it up into its phonemes. Like, hey, April, before we go to lunch, would you turn out the I light? And you tell them what the word is. You don't ask them to figure out the mystery of it or figure out the code. You just say, it is time to go to lunch. Lunch. Let's go. Or when you're reading a book and you get to your very last word in the sentence or the very last word on a page, give the phonemes of that word. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Make sure you know all the phonemes that are in that word when you go to say it. Because if you say, hey, let's go to lunch, you're leaving out the n sound on accident, of course. But just make sure, put some thought into it before you do it. But listen, you can do this whenever you go to line up, or when you're going to the bathroom, or when you are sitting in a circle. You can just like go crazy with it. The more the thought of this evidence-based literacy that I've been looking at, the thoughts of it is this. You know how we have heard people read and talk to their babies in utero, or they let them listen to music and they, listen to it with the speakers close to their bellies, close to where the baby is or whatever, just to help enhance their intelligence, whatever it is that they're doing, so that they hear the mama's voice or whatever their reasoning is, right? So this is the same thing. Pretend your students are in utero, right? They're in your little egg, in your little basket, in your space. And you have the ability to show them that sounds are in words that we use all the time, not just when I'm sitting in front of you with some circles and some magnets and some having you do small group time. So, first game, sounds to words. And let me make sure. Look, you can do it. Like pointing to an object, like point to your nose. Nose. Yeah. Point to your eyes. Eye. Eyes. Me too, right? Point to your mouth. And then wait for them to point to their mouth. Anyway, you can do this in center time. You can do this on the playground. Be careful when you go down the slide. They are just hearing it. You're not asking them to return it back to you. But pretty soon, you're going to see that they're going to do that. Okay, so have fun with this for a week. And look, let me know what happens. Let me know if any of them start giving it back to you. Let me know if any of the other teachers look at you like you're crazy. Whatever happens. Bye, guys.